My heart types your name in silence, waiting for courage to press send. I want to call you, but my voice crumbles before the first word escapes. The phone glows, but your absence is a shadow darker than night. I want to hear your breath on the line, proof you're still mine. Every unsent message feels like a truth I'm too afraid to face. I want to text you the word my soul aches to speak aloud. The silence between call is a wound that refuses to heal. I want to call, but the fear of rejection silences me. Your name on my screen is a prayer I can't yet say out loud. I want to hear your voice shatter the stillness of my nights. My heart waits by the phone, hoping you'll break this silence first. I want to text you to remind you of the love we lost. The line feels heavy, filled with everything I want to say but can't. I want to call, even if it means risking everything we were. Each missed call is a quiet scream trapped in my chest. I want to hear you breathe, even if it breaks my heart again. The phone is a fragile bridge between your silence and my longing. I want to text you, but the words dissolve into the emptiness. Every unanswered call is a shadow pulling me further into the dark. I want to call you just to hear the warmth of your voice again. The silence between texts feels like a chasm I can't cross. I want to tell you everything, but the silence keeps me locked inside. My fingers tremble over the call button, terrified of what might come. I want to text you, I miss you, but pride holds me back. The phone's glow is a cruel reminder of how far we've drifted. I want to call you, even if it's just to say goodbye. Each unsent message is a secret buried beneath layers of fear. I want to hear your voice, proof that you still remember me. The silence is a wound that bleeds through every missed call. I want to text you, but the weight of regret silences my words. Every unanswered message is a story left unfinished in the dark. I want to call you, but the silence answers before I can speak. The phone is a mirror reflecting every broken piece of me. I want to hear your name like a prayer whispered into the night. My heart waits for your call like a moth to a fading flame. I want to text you to remind you that you still live in me. The space between calls is a wound slowly healing or breaking. I want to call you, even if it means breaking my own heart. Every missed call echoes like a ghost of what we were. I want to hear your voice one last time, to heal or to break. The phone trembles in my hand, filled with words I can't say. I want to text you, I'm sorry, but the silence is louder. Each unsent message is a prayer sent into the void. I want to call you just to hear the sound of your soul. The silence between us is a storm I'm too tired to weather. I want to text you, but fear keeps my heart locked tight. Every unanswered call is a wound that refuses to close. I want to hear your voice, even if it shatters my world again. The phone glows, but your silence cuts deeper than words. I want to call you, but my courage drowns in the tide of doubt. Each missed message is a piece of my soul left unsaid. I want to text you the love I buried deep inside. The silence is a thief stealing everything we once shared. I want to call you to hear that you still hold me close. Every unanswered message is a wound wrapped in fragile hope. I want to hear your breath on the line, proof you're alive. The phone is a lifeline and a noose tangled in my longing. I want to text you, but the weight of words pins me down. Every missed call feels like a goodbye I'm not ready to say. I want to call you just to hear the warmth in your voice. The silence between texts is louder than any words we shared. I want to tell you the truth, but the silence is deafening. My heart is a paused call, waiting for your answer. I want to text you, but fear of rejection holds me back. Every unanswered call is a wound that refuses to heal. I want to hear your voice, even if it breaks me apart again. The phone trembles in my hand, full of words I can't say. I want to call you because the night is too quiet without you. The silence is a shadow darker than the night itself. I want to text you, I miss you, but my pride locks the words. Every unsent message is a love letter swallowed by fear. I want to call you to hear the universe whisper your name. The phone glows, but your absence is a cold, endless winter. I want to hear your voice, proof you still exist in this world. The silence is a storm that no words can calm. I want to text you, but the weight of regret silences me. Every missed call echoes like a ghost in my lonely heart. I want to call you just to hear your name one last time. The phone is a fragile bridge between your silence and my hope. I want to hear your breath through the phone, proof you're still real. The silence between us is a wound that time cannot heal. My dear, the silence between us screams louder than any call I long to make. My fingers ache to type your name, but my heart fears what words might break. Every unread message feels like a universe waiting to collapse in my chest. I want to hear your voice like a prayer whispered into the void of night. The space between texts is a battlefield of hope and haunting regret. I hold my phone, trembling, wondering if you still breathe the same air. Calling you feels like walking on glass, beautiful but painfully sharp beneath my skin. My soul waits in the echo of your last word. craving the sound of you again. The send button is a door I hesitate to open, fearing what waits beyond. I'm lost in the silence you left, but my heart still wants to call your name. I want to hear you breathe, even if it's just through the speaker's crackle. Your name on my screen is a secret prayer I'm too scared to voice. Waiting to text you is a slow unraveling of everything I thought I was. I want to call, but my voice breaks before the first word can fall. Every beep without your reply is a stab through a heart learning to bleed alone. My nights are long, filled with imagined calls that never reach your ear. I want to say I miss you, but fear your silence is the answer. The phone's glow is a cruel reminder of the distance you created. I'm ready to call you, but my courage drowns in the tide of regret. Each unsent message is a love letter swallowed by the void of what if. I crave your voice like a prayer I'm too broken to finish alone. Your silence answers every call I dare not make. I want to text you, I'm sorry, but my pride locks the words away. The space between calls feels like eternity wrapped in your absence. My heart waits for your ring like a child waits for dawn's first light. I want to call you just to hear you breathe, proof you still exist. The phone is a lifeline and a noose, tangled in longing and fear. Every time I don't call, a piece of me fades into the dark. I want to tell you everything, but the silence between us speaks first. My heart is a paused call, waiting for you to pick up or hang up. I want to text you because the quiet is loud enough to drown me. Your name is a prayer I whisper into my phone's cold screen. I'm caught between wanting to call and knowing it might break us further. Each unanswered call feels like a goodbye I'm not ready to say. I want to hear your voice, like a sacred song I almost forgot. The phone's silence is a mirror reflecting every piece of me you left behind. I want to text you the truth, but fear will always be my censor. My fingers hover, trembling over the call button, afraid to shatter fragile hope. The space where your voice should be echoes louder than any silence before. I want to reach you, but the distance grows with every missed call. My heart calls you in whispers no text could ever capture. I want to say your name so badly, it hurts to keep it silent. I'm afraid to call, but more afraid to live without trying. Your silence is a wound my words can't heal. The phone is a graveyard for every message I never dared send. I want to call you just to hear you say my name once more. Every time I resist texting, my soul shatters a little further. The absence of your voice is a ghost that haunts my every thought. I want to call you, but what if your voice no longer holds my name? My heart is a silent call, waiting for your answer. The phone trembles in my hand, filled with words I'm too scared to say. I want to text you, I miss you, but the truth feels too heavy. Each unread message is a wound wrapped in hope and despair. I want to call you, to hear that you still remember me. The silence between texts is louder than any words we ever shared. My heart is a prayer sent out into the void, hoping you'll answer. I want to text you, but fear your reply might never come. The phone is a bridge I'm afraid to cross. I want to call you, but the line feels like a crack in my soul. Every message unsent is a silent scream I carry alone. I want to hear your voice, even if it's just to say goodbye. The space between calls is a wound slowly healing in the dark. I want to text you the truth, but the silence is deafening. Your name is a prayer on my lips, waiting to be spoken. I'm afraid to call, afraid of what I might hear, afraid of silence. The phone is my confessional and my curse. I want to call you because the night is too quiet without you. Each unsent message is a piece of my heart I bury deep. I want to hear you breathe through the phone, proof you're still real. The silence between us is a storm I'm too tired to weather. I want to text you, but fear your words will shatter me. The phone is a cold altar where I sacrifice my hope. I want to call you to hear the universe speak your name. Each missed call is a prayer unanswered. I want to text you the words I can't say out loud.